I don't know what to say about that. But big up yourself. You put a smile on my face. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. I'll get straight into the meat of the matter, Yesterday, whenever I get a chance to read my second devotional and reason from the scripture, so we're diving straight into it. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17 says, "Be obedient to those taking the lead among you, although our leader is Yahshua." I don't have a favorite holiday. Um, I don't have a favorite holiday. I might like the song that I play in December, but I don't really have a favorite holiday because that was when I was a kid. But when you become a working individual and overstand these holidays, something you realize is a is a time for the merchants to make money. So when I have a favorite holiday, thank you for the question. Still, I respect that question. And you ask another question. So, what's your favorite God made up by? You asking some very good question and putting a lot of smile on my face. I thank you so much. But you say, what's your favorite God made up by humans? My favorite God, I want God more than everybody serve him or call upon him name. And in the Hebrew is Yahweh. Yahweh is my favorite God. No, not my favorite God, because I want God I know of. So I wouldn't say my favorite God. How did Noah live? So then I don't recall Noah's age. I don't remember Noah's age, but I remember Adam's age. So probably I mix up the thing. Adam lived about the number that we just mentioned. Okay. Big up yourself, Steve. You are. I can say, if you were in Jamaica and me and you reason, would have quite a lot of discussion, truly. Yes, Steve, you are. I should say you're a well-rounded individual. Yeah, man, we don't have a favorite holiday, and I don't have a favorite God. People say there are many gods, but all I can say from my vantage point, I want God me know of in the Bible, and it's Yahweh. Hmm. Two comments for the message itself for a review. Two. Okay, when I visit my friend, God, we should talk. Okay. All right, let me get back into the reading here. Although our leader is Yahshua, is perfect. Those whom he uses to take the lead here on earth are not. We may struggle to be obedient, especially if they ask us to do something that we would not want to do. The Apostle Peter once hesitated to obey when instructed by an angel to eat animals that were unclean under the Mosaic law. Peter refused Not once, but 3 times. Why? Let me click in this in Acts. There's an account here in Acts. I'm gonna click in it so I can. Acts chapter 10, verses 9 to 16 says, the next day, as they were continuing on their journey and were approaching the city, Peter went up to the housetop about the 6th hour to pray. Come on, get understanding why Peter didn't eat. So the scripture says, but he became very hungry and wanted to eat. While they were preparing the meal, he fell into a trance and saw heaven open and something descending like a great lined sheet being let down by its 4 corners on the earth. Today Moses would be treated as a okay, you are blood. Okay, here continue reading said, but in it were all sorts of 4-footed animals and reptiles of the earth and birds of heaven. When a voice said to him, get up, Peter, slaughter and eat. But Peter said, not at all, Lord, because I have never eaten anything defiled and unclean. And the voice spoke again to him the second time, stop calling defiled the things God has cleansed. This happened the third time, and immediately he was taken up into heaven. Okay. I think he was grace to be to God. Bro, read, Pastor. Greetings to you, Tropical. Pick up yourself. First seek the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. That is true. All right, the question now, why did Peter not want to eat? According to what I've just read in Acts from the Mosaic law, they didn't eat certain things because according to them in the law it was unclean to eat certain animals. But the angel was directing him to eat because, hey, my sister, well, go on. Yeah, the new direction did not make sense to him. On the other hand, the Apostle Paul obeyed when the Christian older men in Jerusalem directed him to take 4 men to the temple and cleanse himself ceremonially to show that he was observing the law. Paul knew that Christians were no longer under the law and he had not done anything wrong. I come from India. Hey, big up yourself. Big up yourself from my brother from India. Yeah. And he had not done anything wrong. Still, Paul took the men the next day and cleansed himself ceremonially along with them. Paul's obedience prompted unity. Okay. My sister Sydney says, hello everyone in the chat. Wow. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500. That should have been 8. Based on my counting, I see 7 people, so I should have 7 thumbs up. But not everybody. Sometimes people have glad they're on the live stream, but they forgot to Give us a thumbs up. What are you reading today? Well, always at this time of the day before daybreak, always our tradition to do our devotional. So I was reading Hebrews chapter 17, verse 13, sorry, 13, verse 17. Hebrews, that is. And Peter was supposed to eat, but in Acts, he rejected the notion of eating unclean animals. Okay, you're welcome, man. That's what you know, I enjoy doing that, Honestly, I enjoy showing my support to my brothers and sisters on their channel. I enjoy it. It is one of my highlights. It's like, I don't know what to express it. I don't know. I can't find the words right now, but probably because of me being here almost 3 years and running around all over the place. First place I go was Vibe in Sonia. That's why I have maximum respect, as we say in Jamaica. Maximum respect I have for Vibe in Sonia. I haven't seen her in the YouTube streets for quite a while, so I always come here and I, say to myself, so I'm gonna search for her, but I don't know what upon the hunt, the watcher was undone. I learned from what else I know. Good individuals say teamwork makes the dream work. It's not just me know it. My sister, my Jamaican sister, Elsie, born again night, she always say it as well. Teamwork makes the dream work. But some people tend to not realize that you as a one individual cannot do this YouTube thing. You can't do it by yourself. You need the support of a team of individuals to come on, rally around you in your time of need. And also, when it comes to advertisement, when a channel become monetized, you're gonna need people. So I've been following some individuals who themselves are monetized, and I watch their channel. You understand me? So that's the type of person I am. I have learned from the best, and I've implemented that quality, that attribute, attach it to myself. So when I see I am out here now, and individuals who I've run with before they become monetized, and they totally forgot about me, and I still go and support them, it really cuts me deep. But um, I might not go to them like I used to. Or to all of them, there are a few that are still on my list, but the majority who have not come back and say, respect Jeremy, so and so and so, I have not gone back. And I am a straight shooter. I speak my mind. The good book says the truth is an offense, but not a sin. All right. Well, I go on right here. So why? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, man. People might ask me why I love Kenya so. Before I even start coming out on the YouTube streets. Let me see, 3 and 5, 8 years now. Mm. So I know about Kenya 8 years ago. Cause when I at the 3 plus the 5, I ate that. So I learned about Kenya a long time. I've been studying Swahili long time. But meeting Charity and Lizimo is like those two sisters now kind of propel me to study the Swahili language. So I have kind of mastered it so far. I can read it, but the pronunciation sometimes kind of daunting. But I'm getting there. Thanks be to God. Yeah, man, I'm a straight shooter. I speak my mind. Sometimes my words they might cut as like I don't know if because I'm a Jamaican and I call myself the bald rasta. So I might have a look at Peter touching on me. Him call himself the stepping razor. Yeah, man. Mota Baruch like to use those words as well on his cutting edge program. So some people might find my words them at times when me I reason with them a bit sharp. So I have my apologies, I know, for that. If I come across too sharp for some people. Yeah, man. So that is it. That is it, my people. You know, sir, I have much love for my fellow YouTubers. I told them don't even overstand me. But those who overstand me know, sir, I love them. I love all of them who I've come across so far, despite what transpired with I and I still love them. And I would want to see the best for everyone that is here. And I always say this word, I am not competing with anybody. The only person I'm competing with was the person that I was yesterday, Tuesday. I am just competing with me, Jeremy, how I can be a better individual for today and the next day. You understand? Excuse me. Yeah, man, it's a true. I will come back to you, Sydney, my sister, and thing. But for right now, I don't know if why you reach. Oh yes, you say you reached that your milestone, but I'll still come back. But for now, I still go and push with my 2 or 3 ninjas. I still go and push myself. As I say, I'm a straight shooter. I talk, speak my mind. I have a friend. Sometimes I'm not a reason, and I'm speak my truth. It might cut her, but it's not intentionally. So I try to hurt her feelings, but I speak my truth, and she speak her truth, and it come like a one same thing, the same effect. But she she been around me for so long a time. She should have good to understand me and thing and know say what not to say to trigger that side of me. Yeah, man, I love her just like I love myself. If I'm eating something, for example, I won't come into that house with one thing. I will bring 2 or 3 because it's 3 of us in that household. That's why I stay. I will not share one thing between me and 3 person. No, the mind of me come with a soda, me buy 3 soda. I will not share my 1 soda with 3 persons. No, no, no. That's not me. So the more you listen to me, the more you go understand me. Not a perfect individual. I don't claim to be perfect, but I try my best to imitate Yahshua in how I perceive him through my reading of the Word of God. All right, let's see. I see some bunch of articles here. Jamaican pilot flying high after winning US 2 million Mr. Beast challenge. Okay. NHT extends Hurricane Melissa relief to mortgagors in lesser affected parishes. Excuse me. I want to see the article them flash across on the screen. I want to see them so I can choose the one that I would like to read. In my I'm back. See what we want to see, but the journey continues. Okay. 60 homes for Christmas. Alright, that one sound like a nice one. 60 homes for Christmas. S Hotel building one bedroom homes for hurricane victims in time for holiday. Oh, it seemed like a prefabricated something. And you see a picture there, construction for two homes in the car park in Montego Bay, St. James, Tuesday, as part of the hotel's S for Shelter project. Okay. S Hotel has launched an ambitious humanitarian drive to construct 60 one-bedroom homes valued at more than 21 million in total. Yeah, so well, I think everybody should have known by now that in October 28th, about 7 parishes in Jamaica were affected. I'm not reading, no, I'm just bringing back to memory if anybody forgot or didn't know that Jamaica was hit by a Category 5 hurricane October 28th. So a lot of persons in Westmoreland, Trelawney, Hanover, Mandeville, St. Anne, Clarendon were affected, and St. Elizabeth. So yes, 7 parishes were affected. So roofs were up uprooted from their homes, and board houses were totally demolished. So a lot of people in these parishes that were affected. So so I'm just bringing awareness to the people outside of Jamaica. Anyway, back to the article. All right, for people in Western Jamaica who lost their homes in the passage of Hurricane Melissa, the project dubbed S for Shelters is bringing is being spearheaded by the hotel as part of its commitment to assist with national recovery efforts. The goal is to get the houses built and occupied in time for Christmas. This initiative is very important to us. It is very important to our hearts. We really want to ensure that Jamaicans, especially with Christmas fast approaching, that they have a roof over their heads, said hotel manager and brand ambassador Andrew Cope. Sorry, Adrian Cope. He explained that the initiative was born after the hotel began receiving emotional messages from its clients overseas. We started getting calls from our guests saying that they felt guilty to travel knowing that Jamaica was devastated. This is just our way of contributing and assisting those who are without, and I would say it is a heartwarming initiative. As a Jamaican owned hotel, it is important for us to give back to those who are in need, Cope told reporters at S Hotel Montego Bay on Tuesday. As he spoke, workmen were busy putting finishing touches to two of the houses in the car park. The units are made from lumber. Mr. Cope, yes, it is a good initiative, but lumber. Remember, no, Mr. Cope, the same lumber, the category 5 hurricane slammed through that. So the lumber, as you say right there, not not a good thing. Remember, as a quint your eye, go back into hurricane season, starting July till when the season end. All right, Cope revealed that the hotel has already delivered three of the houses, two in Hartford, Westmoreland, and another in Black River, St. Elizabeth, and construction is underway on two additional units. He said the aim is to complete at least 2 to 3 homes per day as the team works swiftly to help families before the holiday season. Recipients are identified through information provided by S Hotel employees who live in affected areas and personally known individuals who have lost their homes. We know that there are persons, especially a gentleman who is paralyzed, who lost everything. He was the first recipient of one of these shelters, Cope said. Information comes to us daily, and we will do our part to ensure that we are delivering these homes to persons who are really in need, especially our team members too, who lost everything during the storm, he added. According to S Hotel project manager Dardo Nelson, each of these sturdy 10 by 12 units is built to last at least a decade with proper care. Okay, the longevity of it really depends on the personnel who how they care it. We forecast that they can last about 10 years or more if you continue to oil paint, water paint, do necessary areas. This can serve for a while. This one is also a much stronger and sturdy house than most of the regular board houses that you normally see around the place, Nelson said. Okay, I'm hearing you, Mr. Nelson. As I read this article, he added that the hotel's project team has become highly efficient, completing 2 houses in 24 hours. We have a team called the Projects Department. These guys are very swift, Nelson said proudly. Hmm. The initiative has inspired guests, some of whom have rolled up their sleeves to assist the construction team. Mike, a self-employed visited a visitor from Florida, said helping to build homes has been a meaningful experience. I am glad to be here first and to help in the rebuilding process as a tourist. As someone who is actively helping building homes for people that have lost everything, and so it is a great deal of compassion that I help. I have been to Jamaica before and I know the resilience of the people. And again, I am proud to be here and to be a part of the rebuilding, he said. Van Brisket, Van Brisket added that he felt confident traveling to Jamaica after the storm, noting the hotel's resilience and commitment. It really comes down to confidence, ultimately. Knowing S Hotel and the kind of people that they are is also critical in the rebuilding. Okay, wow, 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 wow. Amanda, mom, Jambo to you. Ashanti, thank you so much. Ashanti, for being here. Thank you, Amanda, mom. Greetings, host and chat. Wow, wow. Let me refresh my page. As I continue the reading, it's a nice article here. Oh, my finger touched something and it jump off of the article. I was enjoying myself in. Oh my, I have to go search now to find about this article. I'm gonna find it back. Let me see where my reach. Mhm. Sydney, thank you so much for the blessings. Yeah, man, pick up yourself, Amanda, man. All right, let me see. I think I paused here, so. Okay, alrighty. Van Breskets added he felt confident traveling to Jamaica after the storm, noting um, resilience and commitment from S Hotel. It really comes down to confidence ultimately. Knowing S Hotel and the kind of people that they are is also critical in the rebuilding. The fact is, they never were closed, and I have a great deal of confidence in coming here and feeling safe. Van Brisket stressed. Among other guests on hand were Tim and Marva Joseph, retirees from New York, Virginia, who praised the hotel's consistent communication during the and after the hurricane. This hotel has an excellent social media page. From the beginning of Melissa, they kept everyone updated. I would check it constantly. They were current. I could see the resilience. We made a commitment to come and support. We we never canceled. We made the reservation months ago, Tim said. Thank you for those emojis. Amanda, Mom, and Sydney. All right, he said, he and his wife said, watching the homes being constructed in the hotel's car park has been heartening. It's very exciting and it shows how unselfish this cooperation is and how important it is to support the local population. We won't take any credit for anything other than coming here and supporting as much as we can, Tim said. And you see a picture with Tardo Nelson, project manager at S Hotel, giving updates on the home building initiative. There's a photo there, and you can see Adrian Cope, S Hotel manager, in a photo. And Brandon Buster says the initiative was born after the hotel began receiving emotional messages from its clients from overseas. And another picture there of the team members who have been building 2 homes within 24 hours. And yeah, end of article. Mm, yeah, man, I like this. Wonderful, wonderful. Last good morning. Okay. Polite schoolgirl dies on bringing being struck by truck moments after greeting crew. Wow. Oh my. Mandeville, Manchester. People who knew 9-year-old Amoya Moore said she was a polite, bright girl. Hmm, that she praised Tuesday morning on her way to school in what can only be described as a cruel twist of fate has left her family, neighbors, and school community devastated. Shortly after walking by a garbage truck, meters away from her house, and telling the crew, greetings, the grade 4 Villa Road Primary School student was struck by the truck. Anyway, the tragedy unfolded about 7 a.m. Bonnet High off Bonnet Crescent in Mandeville. A neighbor shared what he saw after hearing the child scream. It is not a good sight. I was washing my car when the rubbish truck came, picked up garbage at my gate, and went up it into Burnett Heights. On the way down, that is when the tragedy struck, he told the Jamaica Observer. I heard the scream when I saw one of the sidemen running up the road holding his head. When I ran out, the first thing I saw was her Amoy on the ground. The man said, adding that he played a role in in the, in the police apprehending the truck driver. The truck was removed from the scene and inspected. at the Mandeville examination depot. Up to mid afternoon on Tuesday, police were reportedly questioning the driver and collecting statements. The Manchester Traffic Department and Area 3 Accident Investigation Reconstruction Unit are probing the incident. It is just heart-rending. I couldn't I wouldn't like to be in the parents' shoes at this moment because nothing cannot bring back the child, and this pain is going to be a lifelong thing, added the neighbor. She's a polite girl. She doesn't walk past you and doesn't say morning. It's her daily routine. She was on the banking when it happened, he said. I am not taking it well, sorry. I'm not taking it well. I stopped smoking for a year. Now I have to start smoking again. This is a terrible the effect is on me. It is just what I saw. It is just messed up. Nobody deserves to die like that, the man lamented. Villa Road Primary School principal Brent James said, Amoy was like a daughter to him. We were distraught and still in shock. Amoy is really a dear child to me personally. We are still processing this. It is difficult for all. As a school family, we are happy for the support we are already receiving from colleagues, the Ministry of Education, and the community. It is difficult news to absorb. She was very respectful and helpful. It is a great loss to us, he said. Wow. She literally fights to come and hug me each day. A disciplined child, very neat, a child that had such great prospects, and her life is just to be taken away just like that is a tragedy, added James, while pointing out that grief counseling and was conducted on Tuesday at the school. Principals from these three schools, representatives from the Ministry of Education, Region 5, and guidance counselors offered psychological support to the school students and staff following the accident. Bonnet Heights, near the scene of the tragedy, the mood among Amoy's neighbors was somber. We know that she is a very polite because if she is coming up in the lane, she would say morning. And we also learned that she is a very bright girl at school. The principal for the school is here, and some of her teachers to share their insights about Amoy, said Dean Williamson, one of the neighbors. It is a tragic situation, and devastate, very devastating to the community. All of us are parents, I am a father of two daughters, so I can identify with the father as how he feels, and I can just imagine, he added. In a separate statement, the National Solid Waste Management Authority and local government minister Desmond McKenzie and state minister in the Ministry of Education expressed condolences and sympathize to Amoy's family and school. Crawford, who is also the Member of Parliament in Manchester Central, expressed shock and sorrow at the child's death. My heart is torn apart for more reasons than one. An innocent youngster on her way to school died. My constituent and more over is really hit close to home because I am a past student of Valley Road Primary School, she said. It is heartbreaking. I have spoke to the school principal and I will be making a visit to the school as well and visit the family at their home, Bonnet Heights, added Crawford, while imploring road users to be cautious. I felt that the truck developed mechanical um, difficulty because if she was on the banking and it came down, it seemed like it developed mechanical difficulty and hit her. That one was really hard. May I push for the mic? Wow. My condolences to the family. Man, that's a good thing or news to know when you send your go to school and these tragedy befall them. 2025 is still a bumper year high octane. Dancehall artist high octane has articulated that the year 2025 has been a fruitful one in music for him. In an interview with the Jamaica Observer, the entertainer said that he reaped rewards for all his hard work. Music is very successful for me. This year, I released a new album, God and I, on the 25th of April. And from that album release, it's been doing well. It went number one 19 times and it's number one currently on the iTunes chart. I've never had an album go number one in the iTunes charts. That's many times streaming has been doing well too, he said on Sunday. The artist continued, I also have an hit song of the album called Opportunist featuring Shano, the big song all about the place. We also promoting a new song of the album named Walk with a Chip. I octane given name. We could leave out him name for the time being. He's a part of the lineup for Jamaica's Strong benefit concert set for Friday, December 12th at the UBS Arena in New York, USA. He explained to the Observer that intensity and focus have been my ingredients in its consistency. I just want to be I just want to be high octane. I don't want to be any other artist. I love every single artist that has contributed to reggae and dancehall, and I have learned a lot from other artists. But it's just one high octane, and I want to continue to contribute to the music and the world itself. My focus has allowed me to also appreciate other artists. But from I walk into a room, you're going to feel high octane presence, he added. Meanwhile, the singer and DJ has been lending a hand to hurricane relief efforts, particularly in St. Elizabeth, from which comes the majority of his family. He plans to establish himself as a philanthropist. Hey, my sister, greetings to you. What's up, Jumbo? Nice, nice of you. I don't know, it seems like a mosquito probably beat me right here. It kind of irritate me right under my eye here. So you notice my constant I rub it. Get some rubbing alcohol and tap on it. Put some on it. Probably this will kind of ease the itchiness. Yeah. Yeah, man, when mosquito bite some of us, excuse me, it kind of irritates the skin at times. Yes, indeed. I'm reading another article. The reason why I did not document it donation so far is because I am starting an official foundation that will continuously give back worldwide, and people will around the world can contribute to the foundation. The journey will be documented, and right throughout the year, I can contribute whether we have a hurricane or not, he said. Yes, my sister, big up yourself, Ava. Thank you so much for being here. I thank you for the strength. Yeah, man, much respect. Blessed one, respect, big up yourself. All right, listen, home reach. As a new chapter dawns, Ayakten is sending best wishes to all his supporters globally. I just want to big up the fans overall and big up to the fans who have been contributing to my music for years. Season's greetings, blessed love, and thank you so much for all the love over the years, he said. End of article. All right, okay. We, I think we did see this on YouTube, this Jamaican pilot here, and I did make a comment on it. For Jamaican born pilot Gerard Brown having copped a US 2 million jet after beating 99 other pilots in a dramatic YouTube challenge hosted by popular internet personality Mr. Beast. The feeling is still surreal. At 20, the Jamaican was the youngest in the field of airmen who were put through a series of challenges. From morning, and I need to watch it myself if I can get the opportunity to see it. To surviving jet blast and skydiving. The challenge took place in October, which gave Brown some time to settle and rest before the video was posted on YouTube on December 6th. Speaking Tuesday to the Jamaica Observer Online from where he is still currently staying, Brown explained that despite having some time to process, the feeling is still unreal. It's an incredible moment because everything was so fast but so slow. I am like, so this means I am a millionaire now. Just thinking of everything, I am like, there's no way I can't believe it. It was just hard to fathom anything you you know, and then also thinking like you just won a Mr. Beast challenge. You are gonna be the front and center of attention. In fact, he was only expecting about a US 100,000 prize, cash prize, when he was called to participate in the reality TV event. One day I just got a phone call. They asked if I was available from October 8th through to 18th, and I didn't check my schedule. I just said yes. I had zero idea what it was about. I just knew it was with Mr. Beast, and there was gonna be international travel involved. Brown said, nothing that I actually thought the price was gonna be like 100 grand. I was doing math and thinking, okay, what can I do with 100 grand? The challenge initially began with 100 pilots competing to win a private jet. The final challenge, which pared the group down to 10 pilots, was simply, or so the final cut made it seems. The last pilot removed their hands from an aircraft set on a trailer in the middle of the flyaway in Saudi Arabia would take that jet home. The men had held on that for 19 hours at one point, even running along the road with hands stretched overhead to touch the wings of the plane. For Brown, it was the most difficult part of the test. It's not displayed that well in the video, but we probably ran 9 to 10 miles running with running that in boots was crazy. I had blisters on my pinky toe, he explained. With only three competitors, including Brown, left. With competing Brown left in the competition. Among another twist was added. They were told that if that in 1 hour they would have to the game between themselves and where the winner would keep his hand on the jet and the loser remove their hands. The catch was if the loser decided not to honor that agreement and more than one person kept their hands on the plane, no one would win it. The final challenge led to some heated words, skill based challenge, citing a need to earn the jet, and the other two men who wanted a game of chance with three suitcases and only one holding a golden ticket. The men even expressed doubts about whether Brown would remove his hand if he lost. But the line of questioning was moot because when the cases were opened, Brown was the winner, and the other two older men honored their agreement, removing their hands. When the two cases consisted, other two contestants took their hands off the jet. I couldn't believe that. I just genuinely thought we were all gonna lose the jet and just go home with 10 grand. Sorry, 100 grand, Brown said, adding, so to be honest, winning was a bonus for me because I genuinely expected all of us to get nothing. Brown also expressed some amount of anxiety about the video prior to its release. I thought that I would get a lot of hate because of the way I played the game. I thought they may have portrayed me as a villain, said Brown. But when I saw the actual video, I was happy with the way I was portrayed. I thought I was portrayed very fairly by the editors. I see a picture here, Mr. Beast and Jabbar Brown was overwhelmed with emotion following his win. The final cut showed arguments between the contestants, including Brown and others, as well as clips of contestants deciding whether to lie to each other in a deal or no deal type of contest that would determine whether they earn the final cut. Brown says he has received some hateful comments for his decision in the game, but he said when compared to the support of Jamaicans, he can't even hear them. Obviously, I did get hate, but the love overwhelmed the little bit of hate I got, and my country having an entire country behind me is like it's almost impossible for me to see the hate, Brown said. Born in Jamaica to parents Joan Pattison Brown, a nurse at the Spanish Town Hospital, and Christopher Brown, a driver from the Jamaica Urban Transit Company. Brown emerged the unite to the United States, migrated to the United States with his family in about grade 3. He said he had a normal Jamaican childhood. I grew up with two parents household in Hinswood village, and I went to basic school and primary school, Brown said, adding, I played football with the chubby bottles filled up my with my stones, he said, in intermittently shifting from an American to Jamaican accent. Brown went on the finish to finish primary school and high school in Florida, where he discovered his passion for aviation. I never knew I wanted to be a pilot, but I always wanted to fly a plane at least one time. That was on my bucket list, he said. After sparking to a pilot, he began to chase these dreams with Bergen in August 2022, receiving a scholarship from the Experimental Aircraft Association, EAA, in Florida, which propelled him into flight school, where he completed training in under 6 months, making him a registered pilot and instructor. Brown, who is also an established aviation content creator, going by Cap TC, is not yet able to fly a commercial aircraft, but not because he lacks the skills. I fly private jets. I can't fly for the airlines because I am too young. I have all the qualifications. I have every requirements to be an airline pilot, but I am not 21. I have been I have been to 21 United States. Oh, what he's trying to say that when he turns 21, the US law, that is when he can fly commercially. Commenting on the timing of his win is in relation to the devastation experienced in parts of Jamaica following October 28th. Hurricane Melissa, Brown said he was concerned about the opportunities. I was looking forward to making the country proud, but when the hurricane came and destroyed sections of the country, I was like, wow, I don't know how this will look. Brown said, luckily it was able to come out in a time when people can actually enjoy it. Brown says he will use his prize in part to support his business, Integrity Aviation Online Ground School, in the hope of creating a sturdy income stream to retire his parents. He also had some encouraging words for young aviation aspirants in Jamaica. I would say find your gift and be the best at your gift because you never know where it will take you, Brown said. This was a Mr. Beast challenge, so it is out of the ordinary, but this came from me being extraordinary in my gift. It's true, if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life, he said. And I love what I do when I come out on my live stream and people would say all type of jargons like I saw in the chat. Somebody said there is no God and I'm praying to nothing. Well, I feel good when I pray to that nothing. That nothing has been guiding me over the many years in this line of work that I have been doing for almost 30 years. Yes, this line of work, you have to have a heart of a lion and you have to have Yahweh with you to do this type of work. Many persons ask me, especially females who know me, it's like they can't believe I am a security guard. My personality that they know, and they don't know, say, within each of us, we can shift from one humble individual to like becoming a knight, so to speak. Yeah, man. I've been doing it. I have come across people who, you know, but I always handle myself respectful and dignified. Never try to make the other people or persons feel away, but they always take what I say. And I give credit to the Most High God, Yahweh. Yeah, man, end of article there. Yes, my fellow Jamaican who won that competition. You see him here in a photograph in his pilot's attire. Jabari Brown. Okay, I got him clap on this, see? Watch me out there. You always a coming. I want phone the time of the day if you walk around and go in a people's yard. Two dogs, man. Just see them two, on the monitor. Run go down the road. Let's see what go on here. Let's have some message here. But look like she gone live. Okay, somebody. Right. Okay. I see the devotional was sent. Today's devotional was sent to me. Yes, yes, yes. Far so good. NHD extends Hurricane Melissa relief to mortgagors in lesser affected parishes. Okay. They too will benefit from the entire Hurricane Melissa moratorium relief initiative. I've been administrative manager in the customer relation management division. Shira Luke Cooper explained that individuals are required to apply for assistance. This contrasts with those in the hard-hit parishes whose mortgage payments have been automatically suspended for 6 months from November 2025 to April 2026. Luke Cooper encourages eligible people in St. Catherine, Portland, St. Thomas, Clarendon, St. Mary, Kingston, St. Andrew to submit application for assistance. The moratorium is not just for persons who have sustained damage to their properties. If you are impacted financially because of the support that you will have to extend to or lose your job, particularly those who work outside their parish, you can make a submission to the NHD, she told the JS News. Mortgagors are required to submit a special assistance form along with the relevant supporting documents for consideration. The form is available on the NHD's website. The Hurricane Melissa moratorium reflects initiative forms part of the NHD's comprehensive disaster response framework designed to assist contributors and mortgagors whose homes or livelihood were affected by the recent hurricane. The entire remains, the entry remains committed to supporting Jamaica's recovery through an inclusive approach that benefits a broad cross section of individuals, including current contributors, mortgagors, former mortgagors, and pensioners. Further details are available on the National Housing Trust website or NHD branch office. End of article. Okay, wow. Let's see this one here. The article headline: Movardo Homecoming Concert postponed due to hurricane devastation. Founder and Chief Executive Officer of Reggae Fest and Epic Lounge Entertainment, CJ Malan, has announced the postponement of the much anticipated Reggae Fest, the return of Movado concert, which was scheduled for December 27, 2025, citing widespread devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. In a series of Instagram stories posts, Milan said the decision followed her recent trip to Jamaica, where she witnessed firsthand the storm's severe impact on families and communities. She explained that after delivering supplies supporting affected households and listening to survivors describe their struggles, it became clear that hosting a major entertainment event at this time would be inappropriate. This isn't a decision I take lightly, Milan wrote. The strength, the pain, and the resilience I witnessed made one thing clear: this is a time for unity and recovery, not celebration. Milan emphasized that that proceeding with the show would not reflect the love and responsibility she feels for Jamaica, the birthplace of her father and cultural foundation of her career. She added that both she and dancehall star Movado were united in prioritizing the country's recovery efforts. Every stage I have touched across the United States exists because of Jamaica, the culture, the artistry, and the people who are the heartbeat of dancehall and reggae Milan shared. No new date has yet been announced for the concert, although Milan all tickets have been refunded as of Thursday, December 4th, 2025. Milan assured fans that the focus for now remains on supporting Jamaicans as the island rebuilds in the aftermath of the hurricane. End of article. Let us shift gear and go into an article about headline for this article in the newspaper is New Course to Combat Financial Crime. Financial Investigation Division UWI training program starts January. Academics key national security offers so I want to buck up and down the road, so now back. So okay, as they're barking and coming back up the road, those two dogs. Let me watch her come up the road on the monitor. Mm-hmm. All right, let me shift the camera like so. All right, since okay, now sit down this way for the time being. Uh-huh. All right, then stop down this so. Let me go and look so. All right, key national security officers and legal experts have knocked heads to create a certificate short course as part of a timed national response to strengthening professional capacities in combating financial crime. The course title, Fundamental for Countering Financial Crime, will be an on offer at the University of the West Indies, UWI Mona, come January. Introduce introduced following a request from the Financial Investigation Division Chief Technical Director Dennis Chung. The course is tailored for professionals in law enforcement and financial sector and will focus on key areas such as financial crime, investigation elements, assist, recovery strategy, deployment, financial intelligence analysis, and presentation of investigating findings. Vice Chancellor at the University, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, told guests at the launch of the initiative on Monday that the issue of integrity within the financial services sector is a top priority for the Caribbean. We cannot have effective, sustainable economic development unless current on money and capital, the movement of financial resources through all sectors of the economy can be measured and asserted to have integrity and be as free as humanly possible from criminality, Beckles stated. This is important. In fact, the research has shown that financial corruption and financial crimes, unethical behavior, these have, have these can have a measurable impact in slowing down the rate of economic development. This has been demonstrated in many countries around the world. You would be losing up to 20% of your gross domestic product GDP. You could be slowing down your economy growth by 2 to 3% if you are not in control of the process that has integrity and is free of crime. He stated further. Financial Minister Trevor Williams welcomed the initiative and pointed out that a good reputation in anti-crime, anti-money laundering is worth its weight in gold. Having been as involved in the financial sector from as many different vantage points, and as I have say I can say that the value of being known as tradition that takes anti-money laundering, combating the financing of terrorism, and countering pro-elification financing seriously is invaluable, the finance minister declared. She said the introduction of the course, which will increase the knowledge base of professionals here, will also help to attract others to the field and shore up the island's reputation, which has taken a beating on the international front with respect to financial crime. Jamaica is a member of the Caribbean Financial Task Force, Caribbean Financial Action Task Force. Its region anti-money laundering organization is comprised with some 27 Caribbean states working to combat money laundering and terrorism financing by implementing the International Financial Action Task Force standards within the region, she said. Jamaica will have its next evaluation next year. We already completed a draft national task assignment. I am going through it. I am looking at a comparison between where we were and where we are in 2025 versus where we were in 2021. And I can tell you that from top to bottom, the government, we take this seriously, Williams told the gathering. It takes a lot of work to get done, and we would love to sail through this assessment. Jamaica has completed its fourth round of mutual evaluation and the subsequent follow-up process, having been removed from the financial action grace list. In June 2024, we had to address a 13-point action plan. We were also on the European Union's blacklist. We have come off that, and we do not want to get back on it either, on either list, as a Juriston Williams said. Thanks again to the Chief Technical Director of the Financial Investigation Division for this initiative. We can sleep better at night knowing that conscientious persons are at work ensuring that Jamaica keeps strengthening its anti money laundering, combating the financing of terrorism, and countering proliferation financing framework, the finance minister said. Meanwhile, Chang, in providing the rationale for the development of the course, said we thought that it was necessary at a time to move with it. We discussed the shortage of the skill in the industry, and not just skills, but one of the things we discuss is that it's not only a skill gap. The fact of the matter is that a very small percentage of people make it to the final interview because of integrity issues, and that's one of the things we need to address. Chang pointed out. I think this is a seminal moment because to have something like this, which is homegrown across a region, not just Jamaica, to have something like this that will eventually develop into a degree program, I think it is significant landmark for us to have something like this in the region where we can say it is ours own and we are benefiting just not just from the local academics, but the person who are actually in the field who are working because of one of the things we are looking at seriously at FID. And I know also at MOCA, Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, is the whole matter of succession planning. He said there are person crop of persons who are excellent when it comes to investigating, but we have to keep the training moving. We have to get younger persons into it. We have to get persons in that line of succession so they can take over and do even better, Chung said, while pointing to the importance of training Jamaicans in the country. So this certification program is therefore just another illustration of the partnership, and we are elated that the UII is actually the institution that has come on board with us, he added. The certification program first of its kind in the region. Prior to this, all certification in financial crime needed to be done outside the region will start on January 6, 2026, with the first cohort of 30 people, 5 from each participating law enforcement agency. It will last for 6 weeks and will be face to face for the first cohort, after which it will be offered by distant learning platforms so people in the region can participate. The program is being offered with financial backing from the Inter-American Development Bank and the British High Commission. End of article. Excuse me. Yes, indeed. Mm, mm, mm. Oh no. Oh, Daniel Akshars resigns as NIP Principal Director. Okay. Attorney at law Daniel Archer has resigned as Principal Director of the National Integrity Action NIA. This was announced by the organization on Monday in a media release. According to the NIA, Archer's resignation will take effect on December 31st. Ms. Archer's leadership has been instrumental in shaping NIA's reform agenda. Her dedication to values driven governance and her ability to inspire change will continue to resonate across the institution. She has touched, said the NIP chairperson, Dr. Longil Rose. NIA said it will institute the process of appointing a new personnel director to ensure continuity of operations and the advancement of strategic priorities. Meanwhile, Archer expressed appreciation for the opportunity to serve, stating, "It has been an honor to lead NIA in its mission to build cultures of integrity. I remain committed to supporting Jamaica's reform journey and to be advancing the principles of integrity, accountability, governance whenever my path leads." The organization said Archer has served with this distinction, bringing visionary leadership, strategic clarity, and unwavering commitment to integrity in the public life. During her tenure, she advanced. Let's see, sometimes the article shift, Okay, let me see. I think it shifts, so let me go back. Public life. Yes, during her tenure, she advanced NIA's mission to strengthen accountability frameworks, champion reform that reinforce democratic safeguards and sustained the organization as a trusted partner in governance transformation. NIA addressed. Hey, Filippo, what going on, my brother? Blessed. Okay, like I'm done, big brother. 11. 11. Well, attend me as if on my side, so yeah, I see 11 pound your side, me I see 10 pound my side. But I love to see it go 11 for true, but attend me I see Well, probably if we tap up the screen some more, tap up the flying arts, it will go to 11 on my side. But I tell Mercy, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Let me check my thing. I always check to see what I go on with I and I in the YouTube streets here. Yeah, man. Let's see what I go on. Wow, 800. So I need to calculate that now and see how much we need. 800. I laugh, me I laugh, you know. I have so much different type of laugh. 800. Like this. Go in on my calculator and calculate something. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Wow. 184. Wow. 184. 184. Mighty God of Daniel. I think we can reach it by the grace of God. 184 we need. You hear that, Filippo? We need 184 more. 184 more. And we'll reach objective. Praise be to God. It was a hard work. My gosh. It's so close. I feel elated. I don't reach it yet, but I feel elated. I was still like a push on some more by the grace of God. Next week. So it's gonna be a happy time for we next week, Tuesday. Our Earth Strong. Yeah. I do my start. My tradition is once the month of December kick in, my birthday start from traditionally from the 1st till the 31st of December. Although we came on the 16th of December, that's when we came out of our mother's home. But I just saw the thing go. Yeah, man, we give thanks to everyone who come and give us strength. Yeah, man. Blessed love to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we don't take it for granted. No, no, no. Not like some people. There's a thing I'm always I say, we're all in this thing together. We have to work it out. Yeah, man. Work it out. Always there, brother. Well, Kingston, good so far. No, where am I there? I'm in Kingston, Jamaica. It's good so far. I pray for my brothers and sisters in the western side of the island who were affected by the hurricane. I pray that the majority of them can receive some shelter over them head, because we're basically approaching the winter weathers for Jamaica, where we're gonna have a lot of chilly nights. The temperature gets real cool in December going into January. So like to say, my brothers and sisters at the western end, have somewhere to lay them head on, despite many of them lose their houses. Your your drought is too much. Oh, we will pray say the most shift some rain over your neck of the woods, man. You soon get some rain, man. I promise you. You soon get some rain. I pray to the most send some rain over that side. Cause we've been getting in Portland, rainfall of Portland, St. Mary, every day. So the most I can shift some rain cloud come over from the next section of the hemisphere, that will be a blessing to you guys. Sorry about that. Yes, man, we're there. I will give thanks. It's a joy, man, to see you, Filippo, my brother. It's a joy. It's a joy to see you here. No joke. You know, when I see my brothers, son, son, so too much. Son, too much. Okay. Well, right now the time is 4:28 in Kingston, Jamaica. Outside, still dark, and I know you guys are 8 hours ahead of Jamaica. Let me see, probably about. Let's check the time. Oh, 12:29 in the afternoon for you guys down there in Kenya. You know, me have a special love for Kenya. No joke. Yeah, man, on the 8 hours ahead of me. So if you check back, you can see we are 4:29, and we're 12:29 in the afternoon. Yes, indeed. Yes, my brother Filippo, people are come and say a bunch of things when you start the live stream, because we experience it here more time. So sometimes I shift up my time pattern. Sometimes I come early. Like I felt like coming out last night, but I didn't, because I have a look at things are going. But they are same way, man. I go and push same way, push. And as my other brothers and sisters, them who got monetized, them I said, don't worry about the watch hours. Jeremy live good. Don't worry about it. Just go and do your thing. The hours will come. Go and make your videos. Go and do your live stream, and so forth. Just be your authentic self. That's the encouragement to everybody. Tell me, or speak to me off the ear. Yeah, man. I respect that. Art of love to you guys. Yeah, man. Much love and respect. We don't take this journey what we're upon in the YouTube street for granted. Mind you, I for the 3 years since the year, I tell you, it has not been an easy journey in this YouTube street. Not easy at all. Everything documented in a videograph. When we just started out, our first live stream was 5 minutes. I must say it all the time. I sometimes watch back those videos too, and say myself, I say, wow, 5 minutes. We'll never have no one in the audience with us. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that's how I take our time. Maybe 5 minutes added to the thing till we do an hour. And the hour will come like man, right now, an hour to me come like a 5 minutes. Till me I'll do all 4 hour straight live stream. But I just saw it go, man. And till me I'll learn. I fix up my thumbnails and so forth. So it's a journey. It was difficult at first, but gradually may I get it. May I get the angle of it. And you just have to sit down, take your time, be patient, and apply the knowledge where you learn and anything you do. And I remember earlier when I just started out, again, I didn't put any title on my videos. So I started to see my other YouTubers putting up a title, what the name of the video or whatever. So I said, oh, you have to do this too. So I copied. You understand? I see what they do and I follow what they do. I said, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I enjoy myself so far, man, and I'm still enjoying myself, despite the haters them come and speak some. The words that them speak come like a, like a snake of venom in I'm mouth. But we have the anti venom serum in our system. We don't really pay them what they're spewing out much of a mind. We just leave them to the Most High God. Just like where Yashua said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Or I would put it this way, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they say. And I'm happy that I have come across men through their videos like Neville Goddard, Napoleon Hill, my my mentor, Les Brown. I always give homage to Les Brown, the first person I sit down and watch, and what he said in his motivational videos touched me. He helped to shift my mindset, and I realized that I, he and I were similar. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Les Brown. Much love and respect to you. I'm sorry that at the time you came to Jamaica, I couldn't get to attend that symposium that you were doing, but I attended others online. There's a book that I read, and I have that book in my library. As a man thinketh, so is he. So when people come and spew their venom, they don't even realize I'm a positive thinker. My reality is not what I see with my eyes. My reality starts in my up here, and I have always tried to put out my golden nuggets for the future generation persons coming up, so they can watch and learn something from I and I, the Ballad Rasta. Yeah, man. Learn something from I. Yes. But the same way, I'm going to give thanks. Yes, indeed. Anytime the great ear them a push out, them always a scratch me. Whether up on my face or on my head. I don't know how my other brothers and sisters, them all them deal with these grey ears. It's not a nice thing. God, they irritate me bad, man. When I sometimes my ears so when them a push out, them scratch me, man. I have to scratch them back. I want to manage. I want to manage. Me I tell you, me ask a question there on the live stream with them great ear thing, yeah. But that's part of the journey still, as we all are aged. Yes, indeed. But it's now okay. I have to clear my reads already. About the Jamaican pilot, the young man. All right. Okay, man. I see several things on the screen here. Take off that. Okay, so then you help. Okay, take off that. Come here, wonder how them something here constantly. They are slowing up my phone, make the phone. A Grill Beach Luxury Hotel. Okay, nice picture, nice advertisement here. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oy, oy. Mighty God of Daniel. What is going on? What kind of spirit take up this brother? Make we look on the article here. Man in custody following alleged abduction of missing 6-year-old girl in Clarendon. Mighty God of Daniel. Ah, boy. Head of the Clarendon Police, Senior Superintendent Shane McCalla, has confirmed that a man was taken into custody after a missing 6-year-old girl was found in his company on Tuesday afternoon in Maypen. The child, identified by police as Anaka Closecrow of Indigo Wood Drive, Victoria Avenue, Clarendon, was reported as missing from school about 2:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Mighty God of Daniel. Just about 2 hours later, the child was found in the company of the man on Gimmery Road near the intersection with the Bustamante Highway. When asked if the police were informed as to whether the man was mentally unstable, McCalla said efforts are now being made to ascertain his identity and place him before the court. The court is to determine whether he is to get a psychological evaluation. If that is not the case, said McCalla. The police chief also confirmed that Counselor Sion Barnes Barnes from the People's National Party Hayes Division accosted the man before handing him over to the police. The police were in the same area. E. Barnesville raised an alarm and team just moved in, said McCullough. The commanding officer said the child appeared unharmed, but the girl was brought to a medical facility for examination. End of article. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, indeed. Now, reach my 2 hour segment. We are going to shift and get into the devotional. Mm, Oops. Right. Let me see something here. Comes, let me touch the wrong thing. All right. Okay, I think I get it now. Praise cures dry times. That is the title of the topic of our devotional. Praise cures dry times. And our prayer scripture is taken from 2 Chronicles 5:11-14. And our memory verse is taken from Numbers 21, verse 16. And it reads, and from thence they were they went to bear, that is, the well whereof the Lord spoke unto Moses, gather the people together, and I will give them water. Okay. Motivational quote says, the thankful and praiseful will be mightily blessed. Motivational quote says, the thankful and praiseful will be mightily blessed. Prophetic word for today says, God's praise will continually be in your mouth in the name of Yahshua. All right. Praise is the cure to the dry times. This is to every believer. In our memory verse for today, Numbers 21:16-20, the praise of God caused waters to flow from a well. Note that four truths. One, God instructed us, gather the people. There is unity and power in cooperating together, to cooperate together. Two, God's promise, I will give them water, life. Number three, the people's responsibility was to sing. The Bible says that they sang, spring up, oh well, all of you sing to it. And number four, our lesson is this. In times of pressure, anxiety, and or depression, do not stay alone. Gather with God's people, especially a praise a praising people, regardless of your personal feelings. Sing to your sing to your well the living God. Let your song be of thanksgiving for past blessings and a song of faith for the present and the future. This first example shows that praising God in the unity and power of corporate gathering will bring God's power and miracle down for you. Giving God thanks, praises, and worship ceaselessly can turn your dry season to season of fruitful and abundance. Turn your parched ground to pools of water and make your watered garden whose waters fail not. Quantity praise can turn open a closed womb and make it bear professionally. Quality praise can move you from obscurity to limelight. Did it not? It did for David, the unknown shepherd boy became a nation's hero. Why? He knew how to praise God. When he gave quality time to praising God, all your blocked wells will be unblocked, and your dry wells will produce water. Similarly, our fire scripture for today, 2 Chronicles 5, verses 11 to 14, shows that there is power in corporate praise. Praise brings down the glory of God. Do you want the temple of your life to be constantly filled with the glory of God this year? Make giving God high quality praise a daily habit. The glory of God will attract the best that God has reserved for his saints to your life. Remember that Solomon praised God and experienced his presence before he prayed to God for the direction of the temple. It was because God's presence was already visible and that the prayer got quite a quick answer from heaven, God's holy fire filled. Yes, yeah, man, do all you can and give praises to the Most High. As the topic for devotional says, praise cures your dry times. David knew that well as a shepherd, being out there in the field with the flock of sheep or goats, whatever flock his father had, whether sheep or goats, he attended to them. So too you or I can bring praises to the Most High. Hey, greetings to you. Welcome to our live stream devotional and newspaper reading. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it so much. Yeah, man, David did so. Okay, let me mark this so I can remember that I read it. Let me put a mark at it. But yeah, put a mark so I can remember so I read it. Yeah, man, it's a joy and a privilege to be here. You know, we don't take it for granted. We give thanks for the support, for the flying hearts, for the thumbs ups, you know, for people watching and listening to us over these couple of years since we've been here on these YouTube streets. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Yes, it wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. You fell asleep, and what time it is? I fell asleep on the live. Oh, what time is it? It's supposed to be about afternoon in your neck of the woods. I am the one who should be sleeping because right now it's still people right now are sleeping right now or who are living far in Jamaica are getting up to make their way into Kingston who live far because it's 4:50 in Kingston, Jamaica in the wee hours before daylight. Yeah, man. You must you're tired. You're tired. That's where you go. That's where you go, my sister. But you overstand, man. We don't hold it against you. If you're tired, you're just tired. I love your energy, though, because I see you were at your place, your favorite place, and you showed us the sign. I like that one. You're always aglow. Yeah, man. There's something about everybody that I follow that I admire about them. Everybody have something that I admire. Filippo, Filippo always make me laugh. Two things I admire about Charity. I haven't said it, but she might get the overstand in one of them. I love her singing in Swahili. I love it, and I love her laugh. She have a laughter that does something to me. Lizimo, Lizimo only do two live stream that I can recall, and I've been encouraging her and I nudging her to do some live stream, and she do a lot of videos, and things like that. She do more videos than I have, but it's kind of vice versa because some of my videos I remove them and thing. But I just say go. Everybody that I follow, there's something about them that I admire. Something about them. Then you're gone. All right, take care. Much love and respect. Heart of love. Big up yourself. Have a great one. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. We'll see you again. All right? Cool. Yes, I will go on same way. But try to run out this 2 hour, yeah, run it out to the best of our ability. Praise be to God. Yeah, yeah, man. Mm, 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 mm. Stop the music. Yeah, man, you're welcome. Yeah, man, pick up yourself, man. Have a great one. Have a great day in your neck of the woods. You guys are a couple hours of me, In Kenya, they're about, so I say now, it's 12:53 in Kenya. So Kenya is 12 hours ahead of me. In about 12. 8 hours. So you are 7 hours ahead of me. Yeah, South Africa. You are about 7 hours ahead of me. You said 7:50, 11:50. But anyway, I check it. It's still 11 hours. My tummy day growl. And if I go drink some tea, it's quiet these these worms. Plug in my stove. Get some water bubbling up. I go put away tea. Get some water. Let me get some more water. Yeah, I feel like drink some peppermint and idea. So, see, I pull the package. Peppermint tea. Alright, go with the room again. Get rid of these. My garbage. Sure, by the time good to it today. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Sorry about that. Oh, my cover my pots. And I wouldn't want anything dropping on my tea. Yeah, so cover it. Oh, 5 minutes. Yeah, water will 5 to 10 minutes or so. Water will bubble up and go draw my tea and drink. Yes, I will give thanks and praise. So guess what? Oh, in our live stream right here. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. I give thanks to you all. Sydney, Filippo, Ava Nation, some of the people, and a guy, a bridge by the name of Steve. I see him forward out here. We give thanks. Filippo, 99, and some others. Oh, Amanda Mom was here also. We give thanks. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, and Tropical Noma, big up yourself for being here. So this is your boy, the ballad Rasta, the one called Jeremy. Art of love to you all. Salute. Thank you all for being here. Take care of yourself. Have a great one. All right. Much love and respect. Ciao for now. God bless.